He didn't start crying like some of these freaking other kids would. He was just like, I'm going to show you. I'm going to beat this guy. I'm like, there you go. You might make it. My child will eat the other children in the apocalypse. These people's kids, they're going to be food. And my boys will be eating well. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, meat's meat.
All righty then.
I'm raising survivors.
On that note, we are live.
Yeah, it's been a while since I started on cannibalism. It's good. It feels good to get back into that.
All right, so next
I'm
up,
a Wookiee, so
yeah. Next up, we have Xbox is developing its first MMO that can be played on any platform. This sounds like the most horrifying MMO ever. Like, they're actually talking about they want you to be able to play this and easily swap between your console, your PC, your phone. Like,
they want
MMOs
your soul.
eat your soul as they are, but think of an MMO that is on every device you own.
Crafting and crafting and farming can be done like on your game. So basically, they want to put the addictiveness of mobile games and also the addictiveness of MMOs on your PC. They even suggest, tip them with they literally suggest you do this at work. They want your soul. They want you to play 24/7. And you know it's going to be monetized to hell. Because just maintaining something you could jump on with every device, that's got to be like, this is a cash grabble.
Yeah. But I mean, it's interesting. I usually keep up with MMOs.
Beta,
I mean, I have enjoyed MMOs in the past, but I thought it was interesting to see that they were trying to go with a all platform across the board, follow you around. Yeah, invade every aspect of your life. MMO. I mean, how many relationships you think this one's going to break up?
Well, the problem is that I haven't heard anybody on a development team that's impressed me. Like, we've seen a lot of companies try to make MMOs without calling on the greats, and it's failed 100% of the time. Like, you need people that know what they're doing. And I'm not saying they don't exist. I haven't heard them go, and we're getting the people that made this. Like, I haven't heard anything promising about the development team. I mean, luckily, I have a special power.
Well, it sounds like it's a Finnish studio called Mainframe that they're working with on this, which I'm not familiar with. We can do a search for Mainframe, see game studio.
But the good news is that, as Zeno can attest to, I'm immune to MMOs, thankfully. Like, he's tried. They got me into WoW, and I've played even Elder Scrolls. And I mean, I burn out fast on MMOs, thank goodness. I avoided the Evercrack the years, and what was it, Ultima Online, eating all my friends' souls. I remember actually having to drag our one friend off of these games to be like, yo, man, let's like hang out. Like, friggin' been on, they're always on their friggin' game, and you're just like, get off of it. So, but I worry about people who have that addictive personality, because this is designed it's going to be aimed at and probably making it beneficial for you to play it 24/7.
Yeah, I can't even find them on Wiki. So
that's because they just existed. They just were born yesterday.
So Wooden Ball is asking, is it streaming? Do we know if it's a streaming game?
I mean, it does say cloud native.
Sandbox, huh?
So from what this, wrong. Where
to run 24/7 and be an MMO would have to be streaming, wouldn't it?
I would think so, but I'm not sure.
Like, I'm imagining you're just going to be signing into the game on whichever device you have. So I think that's a reasonable question. I'm going to take a gamble.
It's one
and
of
say
these
yes.
weird things. It's like one of the mechanics, according to Grove's report, is the ability for the game to scale complexity depending on the device you're playing.
Then it has to be streaming, yeah.
So
it's got to be whatever you sign in under is what version of the game you'll be playing.
But I mean, the details are pretty thin right now. I mean, even this doesn't have the developer. Here's the developer's website. Wow, that is there we
There are
go.
only like 10 people.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like 10 people.
They're trying to make
But
the
they're all
world's
white.
largest MMO like 24/7. By the way, have they made anything ever? Because I'm looking. Oh no. Oh, that is not a lot.
It looks like they're busy taking pictures of the of rocks. So
Maybe they're building their facility there.
Go to the press kit. I just got it. What? This is awesome.
Track our progress. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
No. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. They're wasting. By the way, no, but this is Xbox though. Xbox wasting that money from Game Pass. I mean, if they can get it going, mobiles are the way to make money. I don't mind Xbox making mobile games. I think that this is gonna be not gonna work. Cause any game I can play on my phone and my PC can't be that good. I just don't believe. Maybe I'll be shocked, but I just can't believe a game you can play on both would not suffer from that. It's like when you get a game that you can play on Xbox One and Xbox X. It's just an Xbox One game.
Like they have more open positions than they have people on their team. I'm sure there's more people on the team than just those 10. There's gotta be.
Good moves. No, Xbox makes good moves. They bought Bethesda. They do make good moves. They're not gonna fuck this up.
I mean, if they do, it's just an MMO. I mean, when it comes to fucking stuff up, MMOs are one of those things where people don't expect you to really do that great on MMOs. It is the surprise. It's the golden egg, goose egg, that one actually is good.
How expensive could these guys be too? I mean, I mean, it ain't like they're going to spend a lot of money on that.
I mean, with MMOs, people hop from MMO to MMO because they tend to be bad. They tend to have, and sadly, a lot of times you can't tell that they're bad until you get to like in game.
I know. I went through several trying to find a good necromancer, and it's usually you hit this point where the game goes, all right, we let you have fun. Now this is becoming a slog, and you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. So there you go. Xbox MMO. That should be interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. It's probably 2-3 years before we'll even see this anyway. Because, I mean, it sounds like they're not that far in the process. But, all right.
No, not you. I'm like, you're saying it's going to be interesting. I'm like, no, it's not.
I keep up with MMOs, so I mean it's interesting to me because
I mean you'll follow it.
Yeah.
When I say interesting, I don't expect the game to be high quality.
Yeah,
it's like like what I was saying earlier. If you get a game that can play it on Xbox One and Xbox X, then it's just an Xbox One game. It's never actually living up to an Xbox X game when it can do both. It's always going to be the lowest sum. So if it's also able to be played on mobile. There's going to be a mobile game you can play on your PC.
But that's the whole point. Is it's supposed to be adaptable to whatever system you're on. So you should get that Xboxy Xbox stuff when you're playing on your Xbox, but yet get that mobile style stuff.
And if it was being done by somebody with the veterancy, I believe they could pull it off.
What I'm saying is I understand the concept. The concept is interesting. It's a little bit scary.
It's a complex, difficult, because that means you've got multiple versions of the game.
Yeah.
Also available 24/7.
Well, and we know
and yet
we also know Microsoft's their record on making things adaptable. I mean, you remember Windows 8 where they tried to do the mobile touchscreen version, but also the desktop version, and how well that worked out. So
I like Game Pass. That's my answer to that. You didn't have to bring up Windows, man. That's a low blow. Don't bring up Windows. That's what you can do when you have a reputation, but nobody trusts Disney. Did Disney tell you something, you're going to immediately go, let me go check that. Or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say them in particular. Large corporations that have not fostered a trustworthy reputation, you don't immediately believe what they say. They don't have your trust. You doubt them. You double check them. When a movie comes out from these big companies, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you were going to be quick. Remember, I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah, I'm done.